All right, so we are going to go over how to earn your all expense paid trip. So if you guys didn't know, they are picking 300 people will earn it. And those 300 people can bring a guest or a spouse. So every single one of those people gets to bring a guest or a spouse, which I'm super excited about. It's kind of funny because Erin was like, should I be excited about this too? Or is it just you? And I was like, nope, it's both of us. So that's super awesome too, because if you guys maybe have like a spouse that isn't even super supportive, you just got to tell them like, listen, babe, I'm getting us a trip. And then guess what? It becomes our business. So they didn't tell us where or when yet, but I did on the video, I heard a little hinty hint. I'm not sure if they were doing it to throw us off, but they said an authentic luau. And I was like, well, where else do they do luau's except for Hawaii? I don't know, but I think that might be where it is. Who knows? You guys are going to see in your eSuite a tracker for your points. Now, do not write yourself off, okay? Because I know some of you guys are like, because someone even told me today, she's like, well, I'm going up against ambassadors. And I'm like, well, I know rubies who have enrolled more than ambassadors in certain months. So do not count yourself out. This is everyone's opportunity. So number one, I want you guys to claim it if you want it. Maybe you don't want it. Maybe you don't like trips. Maybe you're like, oh, that doesn't sound fun. I just want to stay at home all day. So if you don't want it, that's cool. I'll take your spot. But if you guys do want it, you have to claim it right now. You can't wait for the next couple weeks to be like, okay, now I'm going to commit. No, you have to claim that shizzle right now. And so the way that I'm going to do it is I'm super simple too. I just will be putting on a piece of paper today right next to the one that says the top 20 retreat. And okay. And so I'm just going to literally be putting on a piece of paper. No, you can't have that water. Hey, Ezra, can you go take Elliot over there? If you take him, I'll give you guys treats later, okay? Go to Ezra. Go. We'll see. Okay, that'll last like 2 seconds, but that's fine. So anyways, I just will literally be putting it on a piece of paper and putting it on the background on my phone. And I'm just going to say, congratulations, Christy and Erin Christensen. You earned the all expense paid at works trip, whatever. So, but that has to be up somewhere where you see it every single day, because it's super easy when you get like distracted and whatnot to be like, I'm just gonna like pretend like I don't see it, you know? So it has to be somewhere where you see it every single day, and there's a power in claiming it and putting it out there as your goal. So how to actually earn points. That's awesome. Yeah, I love the mirror too, because guess what? You get ready in your bathroom every single day, and I look crazy. It's hair wash tonight, hair wash night, whatever. So you are going to have to just stay accountable to yourself when you put it up in a place where you're going to see it every single day. And I had posted too last year, or sorry, not last year, like 3 years ago when we had a cruise, which this is not a cruise, you guys, this is a resort that is just going to be at Works People. When we had a cruise like 3 years ago,
What?
I had brand new people that had earned it. I had rubies that had earned it. Mikkel was a ruby that had earned it. So it's anybody's game. Okay, so 100 points for a loyal customer. Now here's the deal. If you move the customer under one of your distributors, then you lose those 100 points, okay? You don't get them. You transfer them. But here's the deal. You will get points for basically helping people get to 400 GV. So let's kind of go over just signing low customers right now, okay? Super simple. Just going to give you guys a few tips. So number one, use the product, okay? Use the product. There is, you get 500 points for running 125 BV. You want to sit with me? Are you going to be good? Okay. So you get 500 points for, do you need a diaper change? Okay. You get 500 points for running a 125 BV auto ship this month. Okay. And so that is perfect to be using the product. Do you know how I sign most of my customers? I sign most of my customers because of what I show myself using on stories. Some of you guys, I see you post like tons and tons and tons of awesome product stories on your Instagram, but those, it kind of becomes like a glare to people if that's all you're posting. If you don't post about yourself using the product, if you don't post a video of yourself maybe making one of the products, if you don't post maybe like your girlfriend Kara's results, whatever, I just see her face. If you don't post like real life things and all it is cute graphics with some before and afters on them, people are not going to be attracted to that. Those are great once in a while, like in between your personal usage, but you will gain more customers by showing yourself using the products or personal, like real life pictures, if that makes sense. So that's the first thing. I blow up my stories with product stuff, but in between, I'm always posting something personal because they're going to follow me to see the cute picture of my baby. And then guess what's going to pop up next? Me drinking my skinny lemonade, which is the ketones. Because I don't drink coffee, but that's going to be something, you guys, where you're going to get tons of customers. But the secret to signing customers, please don't press that. The secret to signing customers, you guys, is growing your network. It is. Because there are so many people out there that want to become customers. They want results. They want either to lose weight, they want longer hair, they want health. It's funny because I'm getting to meet so many people now that are saying like, oh, I juice celery. And I'm like, what? We have this product. So that is everywhere. Okay. So people everywhere want to become your customers. It's just that you haven't found the right people yet. So if you have like 200 Facebook friends and 200 Instagram followers, that's great. But those same 200 people are going to be looking at it, and maybe those 200 people are not ready right now. So you have to grow your network. So I find my customers that way. And then on Facebook, I do product posts. Okay. So if it looks spammy, that's how people are going to take it. If it just looks salesy, that's how people are going to take it. So a lot of the times my product posts are either me or me just congratulating someone. If you put like, comment below, drop an emoji, blah, 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 on every single one of your posts, your page is like deemed a sales page. Like that's all they see. Oh, she's trying to tell me something. She's trying to sell me something. But if you just say, oh my gosh, look at my girlfriend, Brittany, like look at these amazing results. Like she is so happy. That's it. I have gotten more messages from that than I have from people saying like, drop an emoji. Can you get down? You want some? Okay. So you'll gain more customers that way than doing that, because they're going to see the results that you post in your stories. They're going to see the results of other people, of yourself. But if you're always just trying to sell something, it's not going to like attract them, if that makes sense. So that's one way. Or when I get a text message, when I follow up with a customer and I just shout them out basically on my stories, like with their text message, that is always awesome too. And then just saying like, a lot of the times too, I won't even post a picture and I'll just say like, my friend Kara is down 15 pounds in the last 30 days. That's it. That's all I say. And I always get messages, personal messages from that. So those are a couple things that might be a little different than what you guys already know. Because I know you guys know, you're like, okay, I know, blow up my stories. Okay, I know, post my product stuff. But these are a few things that I've seen that not everybody does, but you will get more customers from that than anything else. But it is good to put like a call to action, like every other Instagram story. Usually I'll post a call to action. So a call to action is just saying like, maybe it's a poll, maybe it's saying like comment below or drop an emoji or reply to this saying results. That's actually where I get the most when I say like reply a certain word. because we want to make it easy for them. If we can make it easy for them, they will do it. Just like a poll. And if you guys are new, one thing that about polls, whether it's Facebook or Instagram, you should never have a negative answer. So this is something that is huge. There is not a yes and a no. There is not a no thank you and a yes. There is a yes or a really yes. There's a yes or a send more info. So they should both always be positive so that anybody who votes, you're messaging them about the product. It works for the business too, but we're focusing on the loyal customer points right now. Yes. So yeah, if you guys move your customer, the points move with the customer. So that's like unfortunate, but also you're going to get points for helping other people hit things as well. So we'll go over some of those. So you kind of get it back, if that makes sense. Oops. You okay? Okay. All right. Now, if you guys are in the post ideas page, if you guys follow me, if you guys follow anybody else, you're going to see what we do to post products. This is going to spill everywhere, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So Stacy's actually a really good person to follow too, because she just posts herself holding like a cup of coffee in like, gym clothes. And she says like, drinking my skinny coffee, blah, blah, blah. And I always see her have comments and things like that. So you guys comment in the chat if you are a diamond and above and just say me. And you guys in here, you guys can go follow those people and that will give you some awesome ideas so that you can see how we sign customers. Okay. Cause I could go over 1,000 posts. But it's going to be easier if you just see what people are doing. Because we all pretty much do it the same way. You're going to see none of us are posting anything spammy, but we're inviting people to try the product. Let's see here. All right. Okay. So 100 points for purchasing a green carpet ticket or a live stream ticket. So if you already purchased a green carpet ticket, then obviously you know that. You guys, green carpet is our event. It's just in a few weeks. It's going to be freaking awesome. And you can purchase a live stream of it. And you can do that at myitworksevents.com. And that gives you 100 points. Peanut butter and jelly? Okay. Ezra, can you get Elliot one? So that's going to give you 100 points also. Ezra, can you get Elliot one? That's super simple. That's like the easiest 100 points in the world. And I love that they did this because you're going to benefit so freaking much from actually like watching or being at green carpet. So they're kind of like giving you an incentive to do it. And I want you guys to know too, like when we've done because there was 2 cruises, like back-to-back years, a few years ago, it was so freaking much fun. I want you guys to know that. It is so much fun. And you're going to make money on all these things that you do anyways. So that's awesome. They're helping you build your business regardless. But when we went on those cruises, you're like walking around. I remember we were, we were in like what is it called? The casino, like the casino on the boat. And I remember we're sitting there and we're like looking over and we're like, is that Mark? And at this point, I think I was like maybe a triple or something like that. And we're like, was that Mark? And Mark's like gambling at the tables and we like go and sit by him. It was just super freaking awesome. And it's so amazing. And there's so many people there that will just sit there and pour into you. You can ask them anything and everything. And it's just freaking awesome. It's so much fun. And you're like, that's Mark. Oh my gosh. And it's so fun. And a resort is even better, to be honest, because some people get sick on boats. Yes? Yes? I threw it in the trash. It's old. Okay. Whatever. Eat it. I don't care. Okay. So they're cute, but they're crazy. At least the baby's asleep. Okay, so the next way is 200 points for a personally enrolled distributor. Okay, personally enrolled distributor. is going to give you 200 points. And then if you help that distributor get to 400 GV, you're going to get another 250 points, but also the new distributor is going to get 250 points. So a huge way that I'm going to be signing distributors is telling them that they can earn this, because this is going to be anyone's, I don't want to say game. This is anyone's opportunity, anyone's. So I am going to be bringing in distributors by talking about this trip constantly. And I'm going to be telling them, like, listen, if you sign now, you're going to have more time to earn this trip, because you guys, there is different colors as we explain them. It's different personalities. Some people you could say, okay, do you want $50,000 or do you want 5 trips? They're going to take the 5 trips. Okay. Why are they going to do that? Because that's their personality. They want to go. They want to have fun. They want to see people. They want to be around people. There is going to be people that do not care about making money in this business, but they are going to run for this trip because that is their personality. They want to be a part of the good time, the fun, and so, or the competition, even if it's just the competition. So you guys, this is going to be like a huge way to be able to attract people. Yeah, exactly. Because you know what? During the cruise, I had like 4 girls that had never enrolled 6 months into the business. They just couldn't figure it out. They couldn't figure it out. When the cruise came out, guess what? They freaking earned their spot on it. And all of a sudden they were enrolling machines. So I was like, okay, anyone can do this. They just have to want it bad enough. So you guys, kind of going over like attracting distributors with this trip. Again, it's kind of about being less salesy and more about shouting people out. So I'm going to be saying like, oh my gosh, my girl Kara, she's got 500 points already for our trip. She's like, thanks for using me all this time. 600. Oh my gosh, she's already got 600 points. First of all, I need to hurry up. Well, I have a brand new girl who's only 30 BV from being at 400. So then I'll have 500 points. But anyways, that's the competition. You're already at 700. What am I doing wrong? I need to check my eSuite. Okay. So you guys, like, this is fun. And the more fun you make it, the more people want to be a part of it. So I'm going to go live and I'm going to be like, my girls already have these many points, blah, blah, blah. I have a brand new distributor who's already got this many points. It's going to be so much fun. And so I'm going to blow it up on my stories. You guys can watch my stories. I'm not going to, tell you exactly how right now, but go live. If you guys can go live and share your excitement, you will grow your business with distributors. Every single time I go live, I sign a distributor. I don't know why I'm not live every single day. Every single time. Sometimes there are potentials already that they just, how I said something just was exactly what they needed to hear. But go live and just be excited. You don't have to tell them how you earn points. You just talk about the actual trip. Be like, it's going to be so much freaking fun. It's all expense paid, yada, yada, yada. Anyone can earn it because the points start now. So it's the beginning of the month. So that's going to be kind of what I'm doing. Let's see here. How do you get more people to view your lives? That's just network growing, you guys. The people who view my lives are usually the people who are potentials already because I'm interacting with them, or it's you guys. It doesn't matter though, because when you guys jump on, other people jump on. So that's going to be something like, in order to grow your network, you guys, you have to be giving the attraction to other people, and you have to have the page that doesn't look like a sales page. If you go to my page, do you clearly know that I'm a part of a business? Absolutely. Absolutely. There's no freaking question about it. Then why do people still add me back? Because I have other things, but also just because I look like a normal person that's sharing my normal life. Or even just, pictures, if that makes sense. Let's see here. Okay. So like I said, if this is awesome too, this is an awesome incentive. Like you can be talking to a potential and be like, listen, I'd love to help you earn this trip. Like, let's get you to 400 together. You get 200, I'll get 200. You get 250 points, I get 250 points. That's perfect. That's something that you can be doing with brand new potentials or distributors also. Now, 500 points, you guys, when the personally enrolled distributor becomes Ruby. So you sign someone from the first on and they become Ruby, you get 500 points. So you're going to be wanting to help people go Ruby. Like that's super simple. If you guys are brand new on here, Ruby is just 3 distributors each with 400 GV and the Ruby at 2000 GV. Okay, basically 2,000 in sales. Super simple. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be helping other people promote, but I'm going to be putting my new people under those people. So I'm going to be helping both people. Everybody gets helped. Okay, so 500 points for 125 BV or more on your September auto ship. So this is like the easiest way to earn 500 points. That's so awesome. And you know why they do that? They're doing that because they know if you use the products, you will be here forever. I will always be here because I use the products and I love them. So if you are using the products, you are going to find success in this business. If you move distributors to under other people, it does not move the points. Enrollership always stays with you as a distributor. Okay, so that is totally fine to move distributors. Let's see here. 1,000 points. I'm kind of jealous about this because I'm going to have to like make up for it. 1,000 points for ranking up to a higher paid rank than the previous month, Emerald and above. So if you're Ruby and you go Emerald, you're going to get 1,000 points. If you're Emerald and you go Diamond, you're going to get 1,000 points. If you are Diamond, being paid as an Emerald, and you get back to Diamond, you're going to get 1,000 points. So if you re-rank at something that you may be dropped from, you will get 1,000 points, okay? So that's a huge incentive also, but I'm kind of jealous because I don't have that opportunity. I don't have that opportunity. So that's okay though, it's fine. But let's talk more about what you guys feel like you need to be focused on. Do you guys feel like you need more help with customers, with distributors, with growing your network, with making your social media look good, with gosh, like whatever it is, put it in here because we don't know what you need unless you tell us what you need, okay? But we did like the whole training on Instagram, and that is in the team page that's already posted. It's on my YouTube. So if you're like, I need more help on my Instagram, how to make it look good, how to make people add me back, watch that because I freaking go over every single thing. Okay, so everybody needs help with distributors. Okay, all right. So number 1 with distributors, you got to claim that shiz. You have got to be confident. Okay, you cannot hit a goal without being confident. And I'll just use myself as an example. So, you know how I have always kind of worn like well, not always, but what are you doing? Ew, you're a big mess. Okay, so, baby. So you know how like when I've gone to the gym before I was pregnant, I would just wear like my workout leggings, and then I would wear like a sports bra because I was like super confident. I was like, I'm at my goal, like I'm super excited, whatever. I felt really good. Now, I do not feel really good right now, but today, please don't spill that everywhere. Thank you. But today I decided to go to the gym like that because I said, you know what? I don't feel good. So what I was doing was it was making me lose my confidence, and it was making me not do the things that I needed to. So I'll just share what I mean. So this weekend when we were in Utah for a funeral, normally I was being like really good. Like I was like products, eating pretty good, yada, yada, basically just no treats. Well, this past weekend, right before we left, I was like, I'm not losing any weight. I feel freaking huge. And I'm like trying to wear my clothes from before and they're not fitting. And I'm like, okay, so clearly I'm way more overly confident than I thought I was. And then I'm like, now I just feel like crap. And so this weekend I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm like, give me the ice cream. That's cool. Whatever. Like, you know, you lose that confidence because you're not feeling good about yourself. So then we got back and I'm like, all right, no, I need to be better, but I need to feel confident in order to do the actions that it's going to take to get better. So I hope you guys are kind of following this. So long story short, I said, you know what? I am going to own this because I know I'm not going to be here forever. And I'm going to go to the gym like this. And I wore my sports bra and I was like, babe, is this cool? Like, can I wear this to the gym right now? And he's like, yes. He's like, you look good. And I was like, the truth. And he's like, the truth? You don't look good as you did before you had the baby, but you look good. I was like, all right, let's go. So I went and I was super confident. And because of that, because I decided to have the confidence before I had the results, I came and I had a good day. I didn't like have any sweets. I didn't have anything. And that's going to be something that I have to work on every single day, you guys. But you have to have the confidence of signing distributors before you sign them. You have to fake the confidence. That's just what it is. You have to be the person that walks around like, I'm a distributor signing machine before you actually are. That's what it is. You have to say like, I freaking signed 15 distributors in September. It was the biggest month ever. I've never signed that many before. And this is just the beginning. Like, you have to have that plan beforehand or you're never going to sign anybody. So I don't care if you're new. I don't care if you're not new. Right now, yeah.
Mommy.
What? Why are you crying? Go get some water. You're a big boy. You can reach. Just get your own. Okay, so just get your own. You're fine. You guys, I got so many bug bites in Utah. They're all over. I just realized I have one on my hand. So anyways, that's the first step. You have got to own it. If you say, I can't sign distributors, you ain't never going to sign DTs. If you say, I can't grow my network, guess what's going to happen? You're never going to grow your network, okay? So you need to claim that you are – all right, you're done. Nope. Go put it in the sink. Go get rid of it. You have to claim right now that you're signing X amount of distributors. So you guys put in the chat how many distributors you want to sign this month, okay? And next to your piece of paper that says you're earning that trip, that you're putting it up, you're going to say, I am signing 10, I'm signing 5, I'm signing this, I'm signing that. And you got to act like it. What would someone who signs 10 distributors a month do each day? Would they be confident or would they be negative? Do they wake up late and forget to post? No.
This month.
Do they, oh gosh.
Dada.
Yeah. Do they, wake up late, forget to post? Absolutely not. Do they forget to load their stories? Absolutely not. Okay. Do they, I can't figure it out. I'm new. No, not you. Wow. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Anyways, he's really cute. Are you laughing? So you guys have to own that. But you guys, the actual activities are all there for you. Okay. Do the power hours. There are 2 in the mornings. There's one at 6 a.m. and 4 a.m. Pacific time. So that would be like 7 a.m. and like 10 a.m. Eastern. Okay. Something like that. And then we do the 8:30 p.m. power hours. Okay. So that's going to be something that's going to give you guys the actual activities. What? Okay, thank you. Do you need to jump on live? No. But will it hold you accountable? Yes. But the actual tasks are commented on the pink They're the same code. They're all the same code. They're this code. The actual activities are commented on the pink post in the team page. And if you're not in the Make It Happen team page or any of the pages that have these posted in it, then what you need to do is just jump on here at those times. This is the same code, okay? But you gotta just Google it yourself. It's copying me. But those are the actual activities, you guys. All we do each day, it'll take an hour. We post, we message, we add, we interact, and we follow up. But what prevents, why are you so cute right now? This kid, you guys, out of all my kids, he is the class clown. He like will throw food on his head at dinner, whatever. Don't touch the computer. Yeah, he's super cute. Can you not? So anyways, the actual activities are there for you guys. Even if, how many of you guys are new in the last 5 days? Because I see some of you. I see Lindsay. She's like, what did I get myself into? It's so funny, like watching newbies be like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. What's a GT? But anyways, so you guys, if you're brand new, go to the team page, go look at that pin post. In the comments, there's the tasks. That's it. All we do is we post, we message, we add, we interact, and we follow up. That's all we do. Yeah, it sucks, right? That's all we do, you guys. And in the team page as well, guess what? If you type in routine to the search bar, there's a post where I give my actual routine. I say one business post on Instagram and Facebook, one interactive post on Facebook, okay? And then one product or business on Instagram stories, and then one personal on stories. Of course, you can add more if you want, but it's like really that simple. Okay, so signing distributors, ask. You have to be a professional asker, okay? Now, don't go and message 100 people right now when you've never messaged anyone before. You will get blocked on Facebook or Instagram. You will get blocked. Do 20 an hour, okay? You don't have to like go crazy, ape shiz and just like, oh my gosh, I'm messaging 500 tonight because you're so excited. You'll get blocked. Do like 20 an hour if that's what you want to do, okay? Oh, can you go get the baby? Baby. Do like 20 an hour, okay? And you will get more results if you use voice message. I know it can be scary, but like write down the, offering distributor script and then just read from it. I just be normal. Be a normal human being and be like, hey, Brittany, listen, we've been friends on Facebook for like 30 days now. I think you'd be awesome at the business I do. I've been creeping on you. Have you ever thought about it? Or do you even know what the heck I do? And just voice message that to them. You're a real person offering them a real business. It's not like, hey, babe, I have, those spammy messages that just seem like super like not you, like don't do those. Just use a voice message and just be like, hey, what up, chick? I don't know how you talk. However you talk like that, okay? And that is going to be the biggest way that you sign distributors, because I notice when I offer the business to people, those 20 people I offer the business to, they might not sign up, but something attracts other people to the business to message me from my business posts when I'm actually reaching out to others, okay? So I am going to get my baby. Eliana, do you want to share some tips on signing distributors? You're super good at attraction marketing. Lots of people just come to you, but I know you also message a lot from your polls. So how do you kind of grow your network and then sign distributors? Because you're signing 100. So.
Hey, you guys. So, okay. The biggest thing for me that I would say, well, at least what works a lot for me, you guys, as far as signing distributors, honestly, it's just being yourself. It's sharing a little bit of what you're doing daily in your life, but at the same time, talking about the business. So like, for example, the other day I posted about, got a $200 fast start bonus, the weekly bonuses, blah, blah, blah. Sophia and I are going shopping. And so, anyway, we actually ended up going shopping the other day, so I'm probably going to make that another post. I'll probably just lay out her things and post that, thanks to the business, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, guys, like, people don't like those kind of posts that are like, hey, join my team for this much, or hey, do you want to make an extra $500, blah, 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 message me. Like, people want to know, what's it doing for you? And here's the thing, you guys, you don't have to have like this massive story. You don't. You can be like, oh my gosh, I just started my business a week ago and I'm already making money from my own phone. This is already going to cover for my gas, my nails. I'm so excited. I can't wait to cover my bills with my business. I'm already planning, XYZ kind of thing. And so at the end of the day, guys, it starts with that. It starts small. If you get a customer, share that excitement. If your team is growing, share that excitement. If you just went and wrapped somebody and made $25 in wrap cash, share that excitement, because that's extra money that you didn't have before. A lot of people, I feel like, I'm like, or they ask me like, what do I post? I'm brand new. Your why is so important, you guys. You got to post why you even joined. Like, what is it that made you take that leap of faith? Because if you have, if your why, maybe it's to stay at home, maybe it's to pay off your debt, maybe it's to put a down payment for your house, maybe you want to eventually get, replace your full-time income. You want to be able to share that online, you guys, because people have those same goals. And let's just say right now they're just watching you and they're like, well, I would love to do that, but yeah, right. Then keep on doing it, you guys. People are going to watch you because you're going to be growing your business. And sometimes it's not even the fact that you announce like, oh my gosh, I just, retired from my 9-to-5, thanks to It Works. It's like the little things like, oh my gosh, now I'm making $300 a month. I'm making $500 a month. My business is growing every single day. So it starts small, you guys. One of my brand new distributors that's freaking killing it, and she's from Canada. She actually went all the way back, like 2 days ago. She went all the way back to my entire Instagram. I was like, dang, girl, that's a lot of posts. And she's like, I just have to see how you and Christy did this, because I need to do the same exact thing. And she went all the way back. I'm like, did you see how spammy we used to be? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, lots have changed. Lots of things have changed. Social media changes. So you have to change with social media. But the cool thing is that she saw all the wrap parties I used to do. She saw when I was getting my house built. She saw a lot of things, and so it inspired her to like be like, all right, I can do this. I'm going to keep going. But she was a little stuck with like how to post about the business, and that's why I was telling her, post about your story. Even if she just joined a week ago, she already has a story. Her goals is her story. Why she joined is her story. Sorry, guys. Mom life here.
Look at us right now.
What?
I just said, look at us right now. This is hilarious.
I know. And then I was like 21 partying back then when I joined Christy, and here I am, a mom now. But anyway, you guys, your why, your story, your goals, where you're headed. Here's another thing. If you post something daily about why you love your business, like, oh my God, reason number, blah, 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 why I love my business. I get to take it everywhere and I get to work from my phone. How cool is that? I was at the grocery store and just signed a customer. It's little things like that, you guys. I have like this example post that I always have on my team page, but it's basically like, show the freedom. People want freedom, right? So show the freedom of being able to work from the park, from the beach, from the, from Walmart, from your own job, from wherever. Like, it doesn't matter, but show the people that you can take your business anywhere you want with your phone. And just be excited, you guys. Always, we talked about this probably a week ago, but use the past, present, and future. So basically, before my business, I used to feel like blah, blah, blah. Now I found, thanks to my business, I'm doing this, this, and that. And people want to see that you're doing, or maybe some people don't want to see, but that you're having progress, that you're excited, that you're going somewhere, that you have all these goals. And sometimes people, I say the truth, because sometimes people are not going to cheer you on. Sometimes people are not even going to like your pictures, but you keep going because people are freaking watching you. All right. You keep going. And every time that you post something that your business is growing, or you just got something, you go and blow it up, you guys. Make the smallest thing the biggest thing ever on social media. And that's like, people don't know how successful you are if you're just good at writing your posts, and if you're like really good at just sharing, speaking from your heart. But make sure that in every business post, you guys, you talk about something that has to do with your life in it. Like, if you notice Christy's page, you go to her Instagram, and like the first glance, it's like, It's not like product. You don't have, she's not like this, like, she's not like a billboard, so, you know what I mean? Like selling all kinds of stuff. But you sure as heck click on any picture of hers and she's talking about any, you know, whatever she's doing that day with the kids or wherever they went. And it always has something to do with the business at the end. And it may or may not end with a call to action, which is like, you know, drop an emoji if you're interested or message me if you'd like some more details, things like that. And same with me, you guys. A lot of my posts, it's like literally just lifestyle nowadays. But when you click on it, and I'm talking about something to do with the business. So just make sure that you make those personal lifestyle business kind of posts. And that's how you're going to just be authentic and you're going to be able to bring in lots of people. And you guys, you're not going to get pro overnight, but the whole thing about it is to practice. Just like I was telling my new girl, since she went all the way back 5.5 years ago, she has seen the progress of how like we've, I don't know, what's the word? Like it's like evolutionized or something. We changed throughout the 5 years because so many things have changed. And so you got to change with social media. You got to change with how the things are, you know, moving. But anyway, just always improve, you guys. You're always improving. You're always sharing something exciting about your business. And then some posts end them with a call to action, like you're inviting people, and some don't. Some just like literally put your story and just how excited you are, and do not end every single post with a call to action. And I say that because sometimes if you end with a call to action, people feel invited, like, oh my gosh, I actually get to be part of her team. Like, that's really awesome. So then they're going to go and message. But if you're not ending with a call to action, then they think you're just, you know, sharing the idea of it, but not like actually inviting people. So I hope that helped, guys.
Yeah, so I'm going to take what she said and I'm going to put out a challenge, you guys. So I kind of posted something like this, similar, like last week. And I said, every single day, share your story. Okay, so I'm going to challenge you guys to do one thing this month. And every single day, share your story in some shape or form. So in some shape or form, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or stories, I am sharing my story, a bit and piece of it, just like what she said. And when I say share your story, I mean sharing something, what I did, what I'm going to do, what I've accomplished. I love it because some of my girls, they have sold samples and they're blasting it. They're like, you guys, people will make things as big as you make them. So you could say like, I've only sold $50 in samples, but my girl, she's like, holy crap, I already sold $50 in samples. So you see how like it changes your perspective by hearing me just use those different words. So I'm going to challenge you guys each to share your story or something, just like what Eliana was saying, every single day this month. Do not go to sleep without sharing your story every single day. There's a girl who she signs about 20 distributors a month. And she's awesome. And somebody asked her on a training, she asked her like, cause she said, I share my story every single day. Every single day I share my story. And so somebody said, well, doesn't that get kind of repetitive or boring or old? And she said, I don't care. I'm the one signing the 20 distributors. The people not sharing their stories, are they signing the 20 distributors? No. So I will, whether it bothers someone, whether it's repetitive, whether it's annoying, I do not care. I will share my story. And I was like, damn straight, you know, like some people will say, well, I've had people tell me, well, you know, I'm going to do it this way because I feel like this is too much, or this one business post a day is too much. And I'm like, listen, do you want to make as much money as I'm making, or do you want to make as much money as you're making? Like, do what the people are doing that you want to be making as much as they are, right? Like, it just makes sense. It's super simple. You know, like you just kind of copy what they're doing, if that makes sense. So, you know, that's the routine of it. But yes, you need new eyes on your stuff every single day. And
Can I say one thing real quick when you No, go ahead. I
was just going to say one last thing before I forget. So what Eliana said, you guys, I want to reiterate this because I have told some people multiple times, this kind of post doesn't usually work if it's done over and over, especially the posts that say who wants to make $500 a month. People are not attracted to them anymore. They maybe were attracted to them 5 years ago, when, you know, Instagram or Facebook just started, but they need the things that mean something. And it's not that hard to be meaningful. You know, like make a meaningful post in the evening. I feel like when my kids are in bed and I'm not yelling at them or it's super loud, I can make a more meaningful post. You know, it's like when you're in the shower alone, all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, my life is amazing. Like everything feels good. And it's because it's quiet. But like those join my team for $500. Like I've had some girls that they just keep doing it. They're like, oh, love that I get to work with my baby. You can make like $500 and a $10,000 bonus. And I'm like, you could have made that mean so much more. You know, say like, I get to be here with my baby instead of putting her in daycare, you know, like, and for me, I've made posts about the fact that daycares are kind of scary because there's so many freaking stories about kids getting hurt in them or bit or this and that. And I'm like, I don't want to be that. And that is what's going to make Eliana say, holy crap, I don't want to be that. Because when somebody just looks at you and says, you know, you're say join for $500, you are like everybody else. You have nothing different than everybody else. They will scroll through because you're just a salesy post. But all of a sudden, when I'm talking about how I don't want to put my kids in daycare because, you know, I have that fear or whatever, this or that, Eliana, a brand new mom, is going to, and, you know, she's working, about to go back to work. She's going to be like, oh my gosh, like, I don't want to put my baby in daycare either. Like, this could be exactly what I need. And so you have to kind of like think like other people are thinking. And then, you know, also think about why people start this business and why you started. Did you start because you saw a post that said join for $500 a month? Did you? Probably not. You probably saw a repetitive post from someone about sharing multiple things about their story, what they've accomplished, what their team's accomplished, what they're going for. I've had so many people join because I said what I was going to do. Okay. But anyways, Eliana, go ahead.
So I just wanted to mention real quick, it's like, it's something about being afraid. I feel like a lot of people, like when we ask normally, and it's in my team trainings too, like, hey, what do you guys need help on? Everyone's like, DTs, 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 DTs. It's because you guys are like deep down, you guys are afraid of talking to people. You guys are afraid even mentioning the business. For some reason, like you guys, some of you guys are just afraid when it gets to the part about saying $99. You already put in your mind like, oh, they're already going to run away once I say $99. You know what I mean? And like, you can easily just attract that energy if you're just not coming in confident, like Christy was saying earlier. But here's the thing, guys, if you continue to be afraid and afraid and afraid, and you don't just tackle that fear, you're never going to be a top DT enroller. You guys, I used to be afraid. So 5.5 years ago when I joined Christy, I told her straight up, I'm never going to sign a DT because I don't know how to teach people things. I don't have patience. I'm not good. I'm not going to be a good leader. I'm not even going to blah, 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 blah. I already gave myself all these like no's and all these assumptions, and I put this wall up and I'm like, I'm only going to get customers. So guess what happened, you guys? I got hella customers and that was that. And then she invited me to my first 1-team-1 mission, which is called Try It's now. It's literally just like a local event. And I saw a ton of people making money. And that night I said, okay, I'm going to freaking build a team. I'm going to freaking go diamond or double or whatever. And 60 days later, I went double diamond. But because I told myself I'm no longer afraid of building a team, I'm going to freaking offer this business to everyone. I want to make a lot of money. I had just made that decision that I was going to enroll a ton of distributors. And you guys, ever since that, distributors has always been my strength. Ever since that day that I made that decision, I've always been like a good distributor enroller. But because I let go of that fear, you guys. And here's the other thing I hear a lot. I'm afraid of saying the wrong things. Even my new girl just told me that the other day, and I hear it all the time. You guys, like, you're not going to say the wrong things. You guys might as well, like, just practice with people. There's, like, billions of people in the world. Practice, 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 practice. You want to get really, really, really comfortable with people talking, to people or with people talking about the business. You're going to require some practice. And talking to 3 people about the business is not going to get you comfortable at all. Every time somebody messages you about the business, or you even think, oh, my God, I need a distributor. Or, oh, my gosh, I want to get to Ruby's, but I need to talk to 3 people about the business. You're literally going to cringe cringe. You're like, oh, I can't even like talk about the business. And because you feel that way, you're not going to enroll distributors. So you just need to like be like, okay, here goes another conversation. Okay, tackle that conversation. Here goes another one. Here goes another one. And just get better and better and better and better. You guys, I got really good at talking with distributors because I just talked to a ton of people. Literally, that's what it is. I just got comfortable talking to a ton of people. And when you know that you can sign distributors and customers, here's when you know, guys, when you could do this asleep. Like literally, you could be asleep and you already know what the heck to answer to that customer that wants to lose 20 to 30 pounds or to that distributor that is afraid of enrolling or whatever. So you just need to get so comfortable that if right now you were asleep and you don't know what to say, you can't sign a distributor, you need to go practice some more. You need to go talk to a ton of people and stop being afraid of what to say. You're not going to say the wrong things. You're literally explaining the business and just the $99 kit. And here's the thing, guys. From telling what the business is about to the $99 part, there is no in-between script. The in-between is all of you. It's all of your own, like be their friend. You know what I mean? What are your goals? Oh my God, that would be amazing. You're totally going to be able to accomplish that with this business. I'm so excited to have you on my team. Ask them like, what are their fears? If they're afraid of signing up, girl, aside from the money, what's keeping you from, what's holding you back from enrolling? And they're like, oh, I don't think I could be a good salesperson. Oh, I don't have enough followers. Oh, I don't have this. Oh, I don't have that. Oh, I have a million jobs. Oh, I have a million kids. Like, just tackle every fear, you guys, and try to find an answer for every little thing that they come up with. Like every objection, try to find an answer. And if you don't know the answer to that specific objection, message your enroller or put it up on a team page, and somebody will be able to help you out. But before you do that, I want you guys to just think hard. Think hard. What would you say? Because if you go message your enroller, your enroller might even ask you, well, what would you say? And then you're just going to have to think. Sounds good?
Oh my gosh, you're going to have to think. It's funny though, because I use this as an example all the time too. Like, you can't do something until you have to do something, and then all of a sudden you can. Like, just like, right now, when Erin is normally here on Monday nights for training, I hear the kids in the other room, and I'm like, there's no freaking way I can do the training anymore with the kids. Well, here I am doing it because I have to, because he's not here. So you just suck it up and you do it. But the only reason that you will have to work this business is when you make it no other option. Is when you say, I'm getting that trip. Is when you say, I'm getting Ruby, I'm getting Diamond, period, end of story. There's no way that I'm not doing this. That is when you burn the boat to take the island. You have to, you guys. You have to burn the boat to take the island. I remember Jamie, who's a presidential, she was like, I took less hours, which was a huge pay cut, and she makes extremely good money. She's like, but I knew that was the only way that I was going to 100% get my butt to presidential, and she did, So sometimes you got to burn the boat to take the island. And sometimes that's just literally telling the world what your goal is, because people are going to hold you to it. But that actually was a really good, awesome ending. I think that's a super important thing to realize, you guys. And maybe it's not that you don't know how, it's just that you're scared to, and you just kind of got to jump. And I promise you, it gets easy. It gets super easy. Like she said, I think I probably signed distributors when I was half asleep before, because people tend to message you after 11 p.m. when their family's asleep, when they're scrolling on Facebook, everyone's super tired, and they're thinking. They're thinking about the life they want. They're thinking about the debt they have. They're thinking about all these things. So, I always say, like, you'll sign distributors if you stay up till after 11. But
can I say one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's about the money, you guys. So here's the thing, like, stop being afraid about, like, when it comes to that $99 little tiny conversation, it's like a 2-second conversation. Because here's the thing, if they see the value, if you know the value of your business, that $99 is like, done deal. Where do I sign up? You guys, $99 we all can spend at Target, just like it's happened where you walk into the store for one thing and there goes $100 later. So trust me, you guys, it's never like the money. It's just like they don't see that value in the business right away. And the thing is that you guys need to believe in your business so hard and know that your business is so valuable, that you guys know that $99 is like, girl, it's a no-brainer. When was the last time you spent $99 and where? You know, did it get you that money back or more? No. And if all of you guys here have made more than $99, you guys know it's freaking worth it. It is so worth it. $99 is nothing, you guys. Do not be afraid of that $99. Or I hate when they're like afraid of telling the auto ship or the $20. Like, you guys, come on. It's $20 for your website to be up and running, to make sure that you can track your commissions. That's what I say. Don't they want to track their commissions and their enrollments and be there on their eSuite, you know what I mean, their back office, blah, blah, blah. And it's 2 to 3 products to make sure you're commission qualified. I know you're going to love them. You're going to see your own results, and you're going to be able to grow your business like that too. So it's just like, you guys, make it sound like it's a no-brainer to do the $20 and the 2 to 3 auto ship, or 2 to 3 product auto ship. And they're going to be like, oh yeah, of course. You know, like if you sell purses, would you wear the purse that you're selling? I'm pretty sure. So it's the same thing, you guys. Like, we sell these products. I hope that you guys are all using them. You guys, I just tried Super Reds today, and that is so freaking delicious. I just have to say, so freaking bomb, you guys. Super Reds is delicious. It's like my new jam. But anyway, be excited, you guys.
And that's really one thing. Like, people will be as excited as you are, you know? So like when a promotion comes out, I'm like, you're going to be at 100. I'm going to be at 150. And then people are like, you're right. Like, it is really exciting, you know? Like, people will just be as excited you are. And I love that about the $99. Like, oh, did the last 99 you spend did it come back to you? Did you get to return it? But it's so true. And you know what, you guys, I think that sometimes the brokest people spend the most money, because you find, like, some people find comfort in buying things because they have nothing else. And that sounds like a little deeper than what we were talking about, but it's the truth. And some people are broke because they have that mindset and that mentality of, I'm going to spend $99 on balloons for my kid's birthday rather than a business that's going to turn into thousands of dollars and change their life. You have to change that mindset for them. When I talk to people, I expect them to give me some sort of objection. I don't expect people to say, yeah, I would love to join your business that you randomly just told me about right now and I've never talked to you before. No, I expect them to say, I don't have $99, and me to talk them through that. I expect those things because most people's mindsets are to spend $99 on something that's going to make them feel good right now rather than a business. And once you show them that this business is going to change them inside out, physically, mentally, and financially, that is when they are willing to spend the $99. Okay? Yeah. Go ahead, Eliana. And then we'll close with Eliana's last tip.
Last tip, guys, I promise. So I was watching a video from Jade Hooper the other day that my girl Brenda sent over. And it's going to be really, really helpful for all of you guys right now that are about to go and message people for business, because you just reminded me about this, Christy. When people tell you, I don't have the $99 right now, that's okay. Your goal is to try to get a start date from them. Be like, no worries, girl. I completely understand. When's your next paycheck so I can reserve a spot for you on my team? When is your next paycheck so I can reserve a spot for you on my team? Make sure you guys write that down. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull out your handy dandy planner or your phone, and you're going to put their name, their Instagram, their phone number on that date, and you guys go and message those people on that date that they're getting paid, and I guarantee you, you're going to sign some people and be like, awesome, girl, what's your phone number so I can get you in my contacts or whatever. Great, I'll message you Friday. Super excited for you, girl. I'm holding that spot for you, blah, 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 you know. And then that's it, you guys. Try to get as many people on your planner as possible, you know. There's going to be a ton for Fridays, a ton for Thursdays, because people get paid usually those days. And guess what? When you go and follow up with all those 5 names that you have for Friday and just 1 enrolled, that's still pretty good, you guys. Then try to get, again, another sign-up date for that person. You know what I mean? And if they're like, oh my gosh, you know, today was my payday, but I still couldn't get it, then I would be like, girl, this is why you need this business. Because if your entire paycheck is already fully compromised and today was your payday, you need this business more than ever. And then just say things like that, you guys. And again, put them on that next date, and follow up and follow up. So get yourself a calendar, you guys. That was a really good training that I watched the other day from Jay Cooper, and I thought that was
I've actually watched that one too, and something she says in there too is, I kind of took it a little bit different, but she said I try to get like 3 dates a day or something like that. So I want to challenge you guys to like try to get 7 dates a week. So because they might all be yeses on Fridays, paydays, whatever. But some people, you guys have 5 potentials, and your heart and soul is set on those 5 potentials. But you know what you need to do? You need to have a new potential and a new date for them signing every single day. That should be your goal. So I'm saying like have 7 people a week that say they're signing up, because some people, again, just like what Eliana said, it's not going to be like that. They might say, well, it's already spent. And so you're going to have to move that date. If I have 3 people that say they're signing up today, I expect 1 to 2 of them to actually sign. It's just numbers. It's just kind of how life works. It's how a business works, and that's okay. But yeah, so get yourself a calendar and then just sign lots of things and come on the trip. Because I know I'm going to be on that trip, even though some of you guys already have more points than me. I don't care. I'm not going to lose confidence, and I'm going to go put it on my fridge, and then I'm going to get on that trip. And that's one thing too. Don't look at other people. Like, I'm like, Kara's got 600 points. Cool. I'm going to go get myself 600 more, and then we're going to go on this trip together. Like, I'm not like, oh my gosh, Kara's got 600 and I only have 250. I'm not going. Like, you have to change your mindset on everything. Like, it's how you perceive things. But yeah, I'm going to be something? Yeah, who's talking? Oh, Vidi!
Okay. When I was in the other team, I was only executive. And when they announced the cruise, the second cruise, when I got married, we won that trip. We won the cruise for the Bahamas. So when they get all the spends for the wedding and blah blah blah, so that dream doesn't came because it's too much money. So my husband said, okay, we are going to Bahamas later. I don't know when, but later. When they announced the trip for the Bahamas, the cruise, I said, it can be possible. I'm only an executive. It can be possible I can go to Bahamas, and it's gonna, let's go. Not right now. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so it can be possible. It can be. I don't know if I can make it, but I will try. So the Bahamas, the cruise for the Bahamas, it was on November. It's my anniversary. So I say, okay, I'm going for everything. I'm going, and it was so much fun when I get a customer 100 points, and when I get the distributor, oh my God, I have how many points, blah, 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 blah. And it was like a game. It was so exciting. So I got the cruise. I was in the 150 top point earners. I get like 15,000 points for the cruise for the Bahamas, and my husband too. So we have a big like second honeymoon. It was so much fun. It was amazing, and everything paid for it works. And I was only a Ruby, and my husband a Ruby, and that's it. Everyone can get this trip. Everyone.
I love that. And if you guys don't know what executive is literally 2 distributors, each at 400. She basically had just started. So I love that. That is so awesome. And what I heard from that too was that you guys decided something and you claimed it, basically, like you had a plan and God provided that. He said, okay, we'll take you to the Bahamas.
Yeah,
Just in a different way.
and it was in June. My husband ordered the passports, and he said, "Oh, I ordered the passports," and I said, "Why? Hey, you're gonna get the cruise. You're gonna get the cruise. We need the passports." And I didn't think about it. And
I
that's
love that.
yeah, I love when the company puts this kind of trips, and the we can get everyone can earn this. Everyone just decide.
Everyone on our team.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No, I wasn't in your team, okay?
Everyone on our team now.
Okay. Yeah, and the cruise I met Eliana, and I decided to change.
Oh, that's funny. So
2 years later, let's reiterate that. 2 years later, she came to my team, not right after.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason. And I love that too. Like, because what I took from you saying that was that, you know, like you basically claimed something and you had no way of making it happen. But because you decided it was going to happen, God provided. And that's like what I do with everything. I'm like, I don't know how yet, but I'm going to claim it and then I'm going to work for it. And I know that God will provide the
And
right
also-
distributors, the
and
right
also
team
my
members.
mom.
What?
And also my mom told me, stop dreaming about that. Only the top income earners do that. Only the top income. And I say, okay, you will see. and she saw.
It's funny because a lot of people think that way, but there's a lot of presidentials and ambassadors that do not enroll a lot. There's a lot of them. And so I'm like, do not count yourself out because there's going to be brand new DTs on that trip. I'm guaranteeing it. But then there's also going to be me. So yeah. And so you see how I keep talking about it? You know what I'm saying? I like keep talking about it more and more and more. Okay. So happy Monday, you guys. And I hope that you guys are all as excited for this trip as I am, because I'll see you there. Hopefully I'll see you before that, like in a few weeks at Green Carpet. But if you guys need anything, anytime, just know like the search bar and the team page is there. You have all of us for your help. Like everything is here for your taking. You just have to claim it. But it's going to be so much fun. And I hope you guys have a good, happy Monday, and we'll see you later. Bye.